but I was preparing to talk to some people at home. And he was saying to me how it's in how you steward the mundane. It's in how you steward when you feel bored. It's in how you steward when there's no appearance of excitement. It's in how you steward after the mountaintop, now you're back in the valley. You just had a release, you just had a drop, or you just accomplished this, or you're going here, you're doing all these things, but it's in how you steward the silence when no one's around. And he was showing me our bodies crave the thrill, see, the excitement. We like to know something's going on. It's like how you felt the first day of school because you got a dope outfit you want to wear. It's like when you know you got a game coming up or your favorite team's playing, you're getting ready to go to a concert, you're about to see the person you love. We love anticipating, or we love the hype. And that's, I ain't gonna lie, like that's, God allows us to have these moments that encourage us to keep going. But I'm seeing that most people are weak when they're not on the battlefield. Like David, he stayed home from war at a time when everybody was going to battle. That's when he was at his weakest. And so when I see somebody accomplishing all these things, you're graduating, you're getting promotions, you're getting noticed, you're getting recognitions. What happens when you get no likes? What happens when no one's calling you? What happens when you didn't get an email for months for the next opportunity? You see what I'm saying? Like, what happens when it's just completely silent? It's just you in your room. You don't necessarily have any work to do. You're in that place where you just have to be patient for the next thing to come, for the next opportunity you land. And I'm realizing more and more it's in how you steward that season, because most people, again, because they're not on the battlefield, let's say, they end up like David and they get weak because they were bored. So they're only left to be distracted by something that'll give them some excitement. Like I always, when I talk to people when it comes to their healing journey, when you begin to heal, there's a lot of excitement you lose when you separate yourself from toxicity. Because with the toxic lifestyle comes a lot of fast pace and a lot of stimulating behavior. But I'm seeing that when people start to really heal and they leave aside a lot of self-sabotaging and destructive behaviors, they confuse it with boredom. When no one's calling their phone, it's boring. Let me text somebody. I want attention. When someone they're in a relationship with isn't toxic, there's no more crazy heated arguments anymore. There's no more crazy cheating and it could feel bored. I literally saw this video. It's crazy. They said like, people like in a relationship when they can't fully trust their partner. It gives them a thrill. That comes from a very unwhole place. And so I'm praying for people, all of us, to steward the silence well. When we're not on the mountaintop, when we're not on the stage. Because God is watching. He's not just watching to see how we handle it. He's trying to show us that the promised land, that little destination that we're going for, that's for us. But the in-between, or the journey, that's for him. That's when we get to spend time with him on a level that makes us, that molds us, that builds intimacy between us, where we ask for this and then all of a sudden we begin to live in our answered prayers. That journey of patience, it'll really determine who you wanted more, the promise or God's presence. You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful. It's very beautiful.